infrastructure that our country desperately needs.
Deirdre Costigan.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. To drive progress on our growth mission and get the most out of taxpayers' money, it's vital that departments work collaboratively and not at odds with each other. So can the Chancellor outline how she is promoting cross-departmental working and planning as part of the spending review?
I thank my honourable friend for that question, and the Chief Secretary is working closely with colleagues in a constructive way to bring together clusters of colleagues to discuss some of the pressing issues that span across government departments that no one government department can address on its own, whether that is SEND reform for early years or indeed tackling issues around homelessness and the cost of temporary accommodation. So we're working cross-government to address some of these cross-cutting issues.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. The Chancellor's absolutely right to focus on increasing economic growth. So please can she explain to me why my office is still waiting on a response on behalf of a small business to a letter I sent on the 12th of December asking her to look into the impact of her national insurance rise on small businesses. We asked for an update on the 11th of February. I raised a point of order on the 10th of March and I still haven't had a response. Please can she get a response to me as soon as possible?
I will follow up on that issue, but for the smallest businesses, those employing the equivalent of 4 people on the national living wage will be paying no national insurance at all from this April. So for the smallest businesses, up to 1 million businesses, they'll be paying less or the same national insurance to what they were paying previously.
Shall the Select Committee, Dame Meg Hillier.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Mr Speaker, since the spring statement, the world has been rocked by the announcements by President Trump on tariffs last week. It's an event that is as significant as the financial crisis of 2008 or indeed, perhaps as COVID. In those instances, the state unleashed everything it could to try and resolve those issues. Is the Chancellor considering changing any of her rules in order to make sure that everything that the state can throw at this problem is being done?
I think it is incredibly important to retain cool heads at this moment. Tariffs have been imposed and we are working closely with our friends and counterparts in the United States to reduce the impact on those, not just in the UK, but around the world as well. At the same time, as I said in my opening remarks, we're looking to secure better trading relationships with some of our biggest trading partners around the world. Of course, as we did yesterday, we are looking at some of the sectoral responses on life sciences, on automotives, on steel as well. But the fiscal rules are very important for giving our country the stability it needs. We saw what happened when the previous government lost control of the public finances. It resulted in interest rates going through the roof, meaning higher costs for businesses and for working families. We won't make those mistakes. That's why the fiscal rules are non-negotiable and stability for this government is sacrosanct.
Tim Farron.
Mr Speaker, isn't now absolutely the right time to start trying to make our own look? And in that light, wouldn't this also be the right time for the Chancellor to give the green light to the upgrade to the A66 between Penrith and Scotch Corner? This is an A road where 25% of all the traffic is freight. That's twice the average for A roads